Hey guys, I am back with part 3. And I'm going to try to keep part 3 short because I think the last one was like 30 minutes. And it's not long, but I think it is long just to sit here for 30 minutes. And I don't expect anybody to sit here for 30 minutes and watch me put around, you know. So getting comfortable. I'm freezing. It's very cold. So what I do off camera, I tattered my edges, tore them out. I sewed around the whole thing. I put some cheesecloth, but it fitted. It is 11 o'clock at night. I put some cheesecloth behind the photo, and the photo already had a piece of muslin behind it. Oh, dog barking at something. He just got his second wind. Great. So there's already muslin behind it. I put cheesecloth behind it to make it a little bit more grungy. I don't know if I want to put anything else here. I'll probably do little decorations on it later on as we go and I figure things out, but I definitely need to stress this a little bit. I definitely want this under here. Oh my gosh, dog is going crazy tonight. What is wrong with him? Okay, so I think we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to here. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm gonna go to there. Then we'll go to, whoops. Don't think I did that right. I probably should have done that first. Uh-oh. That's a problem. That's a problem. See? The mistakes. The mistakes. The mistakes. I did a mistake. I should have done this trim before I did the cheesecloth. But it'll work. It'll work. It will work. It will. I hope. Those pieces, that piece is fine. This piece is here. It's a good thing I didn't glue the cheesecloth down. That would have been worse. That would have been so much worse. Okay, let's put this one back. Okay, so it might not work. Oh, I don't believe it. I'm gonna have to pull this up a little bit. Or maybe not. No, well. No, I think we can tuck it under. I have some tools we can tuck under, because I like that. All right, let me distress these pieces really quickly. So who is up with me tonight? I can't believe I'm actually up this late. I'm usually in a deep, heavy sleep by now. I'm going to distress these just a little. I don't want them too distressed. Ooh, that hurt my teeth. That squeak. Yep, that's good. Okay. That is good. We're getting there. Can't wait to get started on the pages. Just stressing the pages. And then start making some pockets. But I've been asked to show the process that I use, that I do. And this is pretty much how I do it. Okay, now, tricky. Stick that there. Oh, that's good. I don't need a tool. Just pull it up a little bit. Don't mess up. Oh, it's gonna mess up. No, it's not. Okay. Oh, I did mess up. My cheesecloth got stuck. I'm gonna have to stick some cheesecloth in there. Oh, no, I don't. I think that's the good thing about doing tattered grungy style, is that when you mess up, it doesn't look like a mess up because it's messy. It's messy. Let's see. You know what I might have to do? I might have to go in. I think I'm going to go in and sew around this tomorrow when it's nice and dry, instead of putting more glue. Believe it or not, I don't really like using glue. I really don't. Okay. Next piece is this one. Oh. So what did everybody have for dinner tonight? Let's talk about food. Let's talk about food. I made chili the other day. I think I told you guys that when I was making it, in the process of making it. So I made chili, and I'm a leftover queen. I love leftovers. I could eat leftovers every single day until they're gone. But some people, there's only 2 other people, but some people in my house, I'm not gonna mention any names, can't do leftovers like I can. Like I said, I could do leftovers, especially good ones, every single day until they're gone. But somebody in my home doesn't like it. So I ended up having to make, I had leftover chili. And then I made a salad, a big salad with, what I made steak. I bought a cast iron pan, big cast iron pan. Let me tell you something. I love cast iron. I love it. It's heavy. I can't barely pick it up. But I love how every single thing, I bought it originally to make fajitas. Holy macaroni. I'm going to put that dog in his crate. He just scared the living bejesus out of me. He's got the zoomies. Holy cow. Did it scare you? It scared me. Made me jump up out of my seat a little bit. I forgot what I was telling you. Oh, the cast iron pan. If you don't have a cast iron pan, you need to get one. Oh my God. Everything comes out so good. Oh, it's so good. So good. So I fried up a piece of steak, dried just a tiny bit of oil just to coat the bottom of the pan. You just rub it on. It's just, I use a napkin and I do it. It's great. And then I made some garlic mashed potatoes and some vegetables and a huge salad on the side. It was so good. I guess I had a little bit of leftovers and a little bit of that steak. Because there's no way I'm making the steak and not eating it. No way. Okay, I'm like really cold. It's hard to work when you're cold. Okay, that's nice and distressed. Out down here. Ozzy, you're losing your marbles. What is he doing? He's just running like a mad dog. He's just crazy. He's crazy. You know, I've had a lot of dogs in my life. This is the first so-called purebred American Pit Bull Terrier that I've ever had. I've had to do so much research because this dog is nuts. I mean, I'm crazy. He beats me by a long, long mile. He's nuts. I can't. He's just driving me crazy. He's crazier than I already am. I don't know. And when they get the zoomies, oh my God. It's total madness. He's 8 months old and weighs 50 pounds, and he feels like a dense 80 pounds. He's so strong. I can't walk him. I can't even walk him because, you know, I got some physical issues, and I can walk a dog. I can't walk this dog. So Dad walks him. I can't walk him. Oh, he's such a handful. What were we thinking? We felt so bad for the older guy. And of course the older one, Dozer, is he's a Mastiff Pit Bull mix. So he's big. He's a big one, and that's too short. I gotta cut another piece. That's what happens when you don't measure. That is what happens when you don't measure. Sometimes things are too big. Sometimes they are too small. I probably shouldn't be overlaying it either, but it is what it is. So I'm definitely feeling like I'm getting more comfortable. Yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable now. They told me I would, and I didn't believe them. And by them, I mean lots of people. Lots of people said, you'll get comfortable. Your nerves will go. They'll get better. And they were right. A lot of people said that. Joe, your nerves will get better. And they're right. I'm still struggling a little bit with the talking, because I could just sit here quietly, listen to music, and listen to the crazy dog running amok through the house. No more puppies, ever. Rescues. I love rescues. Not that I don't love the puppy. I do. It took a while, I'll be honest. It took a while. Because I was still grieving. But I love him. He's such a crazy... He fits right in. He fits right into this crazy helm. Okay. I think we're doing good here. What do you think so far? I think we're going to put little things in the corners. So it'll be, I think it's turning out to be more of, what can we call this? More like a shabby grungy. I definitely think I have to put something in the back, though. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out later. I hate glue. Ugh. It gets all over my fingers, under my nails. Okay. So we are in business. Yeah, I think that's looking kind of cute. What do you think? Kind of cute. It's grungy, but it's not. The inside's more grungy. I'm gonna have to do something in here. But it's looking looking a lot better. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So I will not do the spine stuff until I'm done. I might not even do anything on the spine after I sew in my signatures. We'll see. We shall see. So shall I move on? Maybe. I don't want to flip this over on my board because it's still gluey. It's still wet. Let's see what we're going to do now. What are we going to do now? Okay. I'm going to put that over here for a minute. And then I'll just do a little bit of the grunging. Nothing much else to do. If I can find my papers. I have a glass board. Oh, not a glass board. Glass top. The Tim Holtz top, I think it is. No, I'm lying. It's not Tim Holtz. I think it's Cuttery or something. I think that's what it is. I got that a long time ago. But I don't like working on it. I mean, it's great for, you know, when you're working with distress ink. Because it gets on there, you just wipe it off. 1, 2, 3, it's good. Alright, so now the next thing I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do this all on camera because it's going to get boring. I think I have to print out some digitals because I don't really have any digitals. I have some old digitals in here that I don't remember where they came from. I think they're from Astrid. I think they're some of Astrid's Vintage Joy design, I believe. So what I do is I'm literally just going to start distressing. I rearranged. Did I say? I think I told you guys that already. That I rearranged. What are you doing? Oh my goodness gracious, this dog. I rearranged, cleaned out my craft space and rearranged everything and cleaned up my desk. I've had all these old vintage sewing boxes. Sewing. I can't believe I'm awake. Sewing boxes with drawers where I keep all my things. And I got them at an estate sale a couple years back. And I didn't know what, I never used them. I loved them. I thought they were so cute. I bought like 5 or 6 of them. And so I've been using them for my tickets, tags, pockets. That's how I organize. There's one drawer has all my tags. One drawer has all my pockets. So on and so on. And they were always on my desk over here. And I needed more room. I like things to be in arm's reach, but not so bad that my area is cluttered. So I have a cart. I bought a cart off of the Amazon Marketplace. You know, I would love to just do a little video of my craft space, but literally it's like a 4x5, 5x6 maybe at the most. There's nothing to see. I would take pictures, baby. That's about it. The tour would last like 2 minutes. Because here's this, here's that, that's it. You're done. I'm really squished when I tell you I'm squished. It's a small space. And then my husband today says, you want me to take the computer? His computer desk is behind me to my right. And he says to me, you want me to take my computer desk out of here so that you can have more room for your stuff? He's such a good guy. He's such a good guy. I said, no, babe. Just leave it. It's fine. Less is more, babe. Less is more. Because if I get more room, I'm going to want to get more stuff. And I'm saving for that new laptop, people. And a better camera. And so this way I don't have to use my telephone. It's all going to work out. It's going to come together good. So I'm okay with my little space. Plus, you know, we're still House hunting has been a nightmare. We actually stopped. We actually just gave up for a little while because always, you know, everything on the right now, it's a seller's market, and everything is overpriced, one, by a couple of $1,000, a lot of $1,000, overpriced, and then people are just, I don't know, I don't really understand this. I just don't get it. People are outbidding us by $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 now. The other animals are going at it. And it's just too much. It's just too much. You guys better all go to sleep and knock it off. What? All these animals, they're just distracting me and making noise. I know. And my camera, I'm recording and it's picking it all up. People are going to say, geez, this house is, it's a zoo. Yeah, it really is. It really is. No more. I love animals. All animals. I do. God knows I do. My nickname in the neighborhood is Mrs. Doolittle. And some people call me Crazy. Crazy Joe. But Mrs. Doolittle is the more common one. Because I'm always out front feeding birds and squirrels, and dogs walk by, and I have a little bowl on the side of my little table out front that has dog treats. All the neighborhood dogs are pulling to come to this house. Let's go. That's Joe. That's Joe, the lady with the cookies. And it's really hard for us to say no. An animal in need, we say yes every single time. So that's how we ended up with, oh my goodness, 3 cats, at one point 3 dogs, a rabbit, a bird, 2 birds, and then all the wildlife animals that come to my door and will sit in front of my front door, especially the squirrels. They will sit at my front door and bang at my front door because they want me to come out and bring them some nuts and whatever. Oy, oy, oy. We did this to ourselves. But I told my husband, that's it. Definitely no more cats. I don't. No. Nope. I love cats. But I've definitely, as I've gotten older, I'm tired of cat hairballs and cat litter and cat hair and dander. And I'm highly allergic to cats. Where do you think you're going, Missy? Where's my water bottle? I'm going to scorch you. You better get down. Get off my stuff. Get off my stuff. Talking to you, and there's one creeping her way over here. I love them. God knows I do. I do not like them on my desk. I don't. So, this is what I'm going to do for the next couple hours. Maybe. Maybe an hour or two. Maybe not. Maybe tomorrow's another day. But I'm definitely not going to distress all my pages on video, on camera, because it's just boring. I wouldn't watch somebody distressing all their pages. You know, let's be honest. I know. Fast forward. Yeah, so this is it. This is part 3 of doing nothing but distressing. Part 3, I should have just did this off camera, but I wanted you to see my messy. Now here's a fun little thing I can tell you. You see what's happening here from all this? That's why I love this. Is packing paper from Chewy and Amazon and whatever else comes in the mail for whatever, and I keep it, and I have lots of it. And then what I do is I make thank you envelopes out of this paper. So it's nice and grungy. If I want to go even further and it gets really good and really brown, then I will actually make a book. I've made a couple of book covers out of this paper. You wet this and then you just scrunch. Oh my God, it comes out so stinking good. It looks like, what do they call it? How do you say that? Fake leather? There's another word for that. Can't remember. I can't remember the words for fake leather, fake stamps. What's that word? Starts with an F-A, something, something. Can't remember. It's late. I should go to bed. it would be in everyone's best interest if I went to bed. I'm hyper playful, but I get so ridiculously, hysterically goofy to the point where I'll just, something funny hits my funny bone and then I'm laughing so hard. You know what they used to say? I'm going to tell you a story. It's a short story, so don't panic. I was in high school and I got along with everybody, okay? My teachers, my peers, my principal, everybody loved me. I was in the yearbook. It said Josephine Aguirre leaves the leather look, because I used to love wearing leather. I was such a tomboy. But I have the same personality I have right now, except I was physically more. I was into every sport activity you could think of. I was on the gymnastics team for 20-something years. I was on the swim team for 15-something. I was just busy, roller skating, bike. I was active. I was a toothpick, but I was active. And I had something happened in the school, in one of my classes. I was hysterical. I mean, laughing so hard that I got sent down to the principal's office. That evil teacher got sent down to the principal's office, and I'm still laughing. It was just, I can't remember for the life of me what happened, but it just got me going, and I couldn't stop. So much so that my principal, Mr. Butler, that from that day on I call him Mr. Butthead, Mr. Butler asked me if I was on drugs because I couldn't stop laughing. I guess he thought maybe I was high, but I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my God, it was the worst day, but I couldn't stop laughing. I'm one of those people, you can't take me to a comedy club, ever, because I've had comedians, George Carlin himself, Pauly Shore himself, literally stop and just look at me and start laughing with me, because once I start, I'm that voice out in the audience that it's quiet, everybody's done laughing, and you still hear that crazy person all the way in the back going, I can't, if it's something really fun, it's hard for me to stop laughing. So he calls me down in the office. He accuses or asks me first, are you on any kind of drugs? Did you take any? I said, no, I'm not. That made me laugh more. So he didn't believe me, and he took it upon himself. Now I'm 16. He chose and took it upon himself to take my purse and go through my bag. Well, now I'm crying because all my feminine things fell out of there, which made me really embarrassed because I was still a young girl, regardless of the way I was he didn't have the right to do that. So, of course, I ran out. I left my purse behind, ran to the payphone, called my mother. My mother got down there so quick. And she ripped my principal a new you-know-what hole. She had him just quiet. He was just quiet. What proof did you have? She was hollering at him. You don't rip into my daughter's purse. Privacy is this. She's going on and on and on and on and on. At the end, I'm sitting there going, crying because I'm embarrassed that he went through my purse. And, of course, he found nothing. So he tried to, trying to explain to my mom that my outburst of laughter led to the conclusion of not just him, but the assistant principal, the nurse, everybody thought I was on drugs. These people knew me all my life, and they thought I was on drugs. My brother went to that school, so they knew Bobby's little sister, Oh, it was such a bad day. Such a bad day. But at the end of the day, he actually apologized. He really said that he did feel really, really bad, but then suggested that the next time I hear something that funny, I said that, That's just the way it just happened. I didn't plan it. But there is no, telling me, oh, the next time. Don't tell me that. I was a kid. You can't tell that for laughing. Come on. So my mother was still there, and he says whatever he said. I don't remember what he said. This is wallpaper, and I don't think it's gonna stain very well. I'm gonna paint this. So next time, try to control yourself. I said, well, next time it does happen, because it probably will again. I said, don't be so quick to rip open my purse and go through my personal belongings. He didn't even say anything after that. He just went back into his office. I left for the day with my mother because I was devastated, and that was that. Oh, yeah, I had a fun child. I was wild. You think my personality is crazy now at 53 years old? Yeah, I could tell you some stuff about this wild woman. I was that kid that everything my mother told me, don't do it. I went out and I did it. I think I was 14. Oh my God, that was terrible. And I wanted to drive. And everybody was telling me no, and I couldn't do it. I was too young. I didn't have a permit. We lived in I think I told you guys that too, a 4-family apartment in Metuchen. And one day, I think I told you this story. Did I tell you this story? I jumped out the window. I jumped out the 2nd-story window with my mother's keys in my pocket. And I knew what I was doing at 14. And I opened her car, got in the car, and I put it in neutral. And I pushed it down the road by myself. 2 o'clock in the morning, 14 years old. And it wasn't going nowhere. I just wanted to drive around, and nobody would let me drive. I was a bad kid. I was raised with all boys. So does that help understand who I am a little bit better? I was a tomboy. I played football, played basketball, I roller skated like, oh my God, I was so active. And now I'm paying for it. And now my body's yelling at me and cursing me out. What did you do to it? Okay, do you see what I go through when it comes to staining? Look at that. That's terrible. I just go through these things. That's why I don't like distressing. So I think after this, Joe's going to take a little bitty break on grunging things up. I gotta get another pen. Oh! And I think I stopped my music. I need that. No! I need that music. Oh! What's today? Today was Wednesday, right? I think so. Oh, it's Thursday, yes. I will be back in here tomorrow working on those ephemera kits. I can't even show you where I'm at with those ephemera kits because I'm all over there. Everything's finished working on them today, and I piled everything on top of each other and I put it aside, so it's all messed up. All messy, messy, messy. Alright guys, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna go to sleep. Get some sleep. And I will see you guys again soon. I'm sorry this is not, more interesting. But at least you're getting to see how I do my thing. This is how I do my thing. I know it's not, something that you're learning how to do or something that I'm teaching anybody, because I'm very basic. I'm very basic in life. Very simple. Doesn't take, I don't come up with things of, oh, I'm going to make this and I'm going to teach everybody else how to make this. The only thing I've ever done that with was my stain. That was the only thing. I think when I get it in my head that I need to do something new or something different, I figure out a way to do it, which I struggle. And I could probably just go on YouTube and figure it out, but I'm hard-headed, very hard-headed. Oof, such a hardhead. I know, I'm gonna be that 90-year-old lady walking around with a cane, giving people the eyebrow. The ones that are behind me asking me to move fast, I'm gonna turn around and whack them with my cane. Or I'll be riding in the shop right with my cart, with the electrical cart that they have there for those. Someone's gonna tell me to get out of the way. I'm gonna run them over with the cart. Oh my God, I feel bad for my kids. They're gonna have to deal with me, and oh my Lord, poor kids, poor kids. And every time I do something, I'll be like, payback, payback. My kids are good kids. I have really good kids. I got very, very lucky, very blessed. All three of my kids are really good people. They are. They give you any of them, they'll give you the shirt off their back. Especially the young one that you met on New Year's. That kid is, oh my God. He's good. He's so just an angel. And I'm not saying it because he's my son. I'm saying it because of his actions and the way he does things for others. He sees somebody that needs a hand, and he doesn't hesitate. He's on it. He jumps on it. Hey, can I help you? Can I help you? There's another story I could tell you another day. Something he did when he was only 4 or 5 years old. He was just born with such a giving, loving nature. Oh, such a good one. I wish I could clone him and make about 100 more. I tell you what, the world would be a better place if more of these young adults was like my son. He's a very good kid. Oh, love my kids. All my kids. But he's the one, he's been here the longest. The other two got older, graduated high school, went to college. Bye. And they left me. They left me. Thank God for FaceTime and video chat. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do all these papers on video. You guys would start unfollowing me, unsubscribing to me. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little while tonight, guys. This is 3, so part 4, hopefully, yeah, definitely part 4. We'll start working on making pockets and decorating and putting some decorations and trims and things on these pages together. Okay? Let me know if you're interested in even seeing me continue, because to me, I think this may be boring, because I know what you guys are used to seeing, and I'm not at that place. I'm not at that level of creativity, I guess. Basic. I think I'm just so basic, and I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you, because I love you guys. Have a great night, everybody. If you don't see this tonight, maybe you'll see it tomorrow. If you do, then good morning. But good night for now.